Well, they've come to Blackberry Farm in the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee to see who is the world's fittest CEO, but above all, to earn money and exposure for their charities.
All right, guys, welcome. Stage 3, day 2, elimination run. This will separate some of the men from the boys. True test of running speed, endurance, tactics.
After 4 laps behind the pace setter, the ZOOT elimination run turns into survival of the fittest. The last competitor at the end of each circuit is eliminated until just 5 remain, and then it's a final sprint for the win. It's a 600-meter circuit, about a third of a mile. If you survive, then you do it again, and again, and again. The longer you hang in, the more points you earn, but the bigger the toll on your body. Dan King of Ready Talk is the overall points leader after 2 stages, and he is the leader of the ZOOT elimination run as well.
My thinking about entering day 1 was just stay in it, stay in contention. I wasn't expecting to be leading. Running is what I'm most passionate about. It's the sport I did as a kid. I did it collegiately. I've done it my whole life ever since, really.
Lap after lap, King continues to push the pace, while his competitors continue to be eliminated one by one.
Yeah, that's painful. That was painful. You're just pushing red line the entire time.
Good job, Carl.
Brutal pace. I don't know how those guys do it. It's insane.
Now, speed and endurance are the keys to any race success, but tactics also play a big part, and maybe more so here, because one of the rules is that you cannot lap until 5 runners remain. You see King being held up, unable to lap. Ravini and Carba taking advantage to close the gap on King. So when it comes down to that final lap, 3 men, Dan King, Daron Ravini, Frank Carba, one final lap. One final 600-meter run to decide the stage winner.
Madness.
In the end, it is Dan King running away with the win as he extends his overall lead.
Come on, one more lap.
And in a sprint to the line, Frank Carba of Elixir with the final kick. Daron Ravini will have to settle for third.
Hey, that felt good. That was fun. Okay, second. That's what I wanted to do. Get in the top 5.
A chance to eat, time to tend to nagging injuries, and then it continues, and with each event, fatigue now becomes more of a factor. Frank Carba setting the pace, currently 3rd in the overall standings. All the top contenders are in this group as well. Dan King, the overall leader, with a push as he goes up and into 5th place. Everyone trying to stay in contention, but trying to stay relaxed as well. They know it gets steeper as the ride nears the summit. It has been a familiar story. Dan King once again applying all the pressure. Carba in 2nd, unable to stay on King's wheel, but well positioned to pick up some major points. And he's done it again. A 3rd in the 1st stage. He was part of the winning Spartan obstacle team, and now his 2nd win of day 2. Dan King takes the CERVELO mountain stage. For Frank Carba, another great performance for him. He's 2nd. For the top 3, the CERVELO uphill road bike finishes in the same order as stage 3. King, Carba, followed by Daron Ravini. At the end of day 2, 4 stages complete, and it is Dan King with the points lead. However, his weakest discipline, the 1-mile swim, is next. The search for the world's fittest CEO is brought to you by ZOOT, by Forbes, Change the World, and by CEO Challenges, sport competitions for C-level executives. When we come back, it's a wet and wild finish as we crown the world's fittest CEO.
What's a Tennessee vacation? It starts off like any road trip, and then, boom, adventure and thrills everywhere you look, which happens to be some of the most beautiful scenery in the country. Music here, history there, and all kinds of green in between. Come relax and unwind, or bring the crowd for some stargazing, or stargazing. Whatever you do, come hungry and expect an awesome soundtrack. It's all right here in Tennessee. We're playing your song. For a free vacation guide, visit tnvacation.com.